Adriano returns with his inspirational stories. And a couple of weeks ago, Joe, you had a big fundraiser, and I was so nervous for you because, you know, one thing we can never control is the weather, and that night was horrendous. It was raining, it was windy. But how'd it go, Joe, the fundraiser out in West Hampton High School?
Well, first of all, Howie, I have to thank you for taking the Howie family out to West Hampton Beach and promoting it. It really, really helped the ticket sales. We did so well, considering that it was a terrible evening. It was rainy, it was raw, it was just not an evening that you'd want to really come out and see a concert. More so you'd want to sit by a fireplace. But I'll tell you, the place was rocking. We had close to 350 people there, which was amazing, considering that about 3 weeks prior we had 18 tickets sold. So we did quite a job to get out there. I was out there every day myself with my Sergeant Pepper outfit, walking the streets, and people were ready to call 911 on me. But I didn't care. We sold tickets and we got out there, and it was wonderful. And then, of course, Strawberry Fields, you know, rocks the house. One of the best things that happened was that we had from a school out there, I believe it was Southold High School, they had 60 students from an exchange program, and they were totally uninhibited. They got up and danced in the aisles. They got older people to get out there and dance with them. They were just incredible. So bottom line is the foundation made close to $10,000 that night, and 100% of that proceed goes right to scholarships for kids who are high school seniors, going to an accredited college in the fall because it is a scholarship for their higher education. The kicker to be eligible is that they have to have a parent who's either passed away of cancer, presently battling, or in remission. So, and I'm so proud to say that in 10 years that I've been doing this, Sue passed away. And by the way, another issue was the reason why we did have it on October 2nd, which was a couple weeks ago, was because that was Sue's 10th anniversary of her death. But we were not crying that night, we were celebrating, and we made a lot of money for the foundation. So I'm sure she was very proud of our efforts from above. I'm so proud to say that you're looking at the foundation, and in 10 years I have given out to over 900 kids across the nation, well over $500,000 in scholarships. So events such as Strawberry Fields concerts were just incredible, how they helped to raise awareness and also money for the foundation. So thank you for bringing that up and giving an update to your listeners. I find it so fitting that we have Andrea here for a health segment. You know, I just recently went to my doctor and he said that I should start considering lifting weights. I told him I do that every time I get off the couch. Should I try that again? Anyway, so my segment today is a story about, and I can't replace Christine. I know that she will be still part of our segments.
Yeah, she's going to come once a month.
Correct. You know, she's the pet lady, and she knows more about this than I. And also Shira, who is the Oceanside psychic, who would be able to talk more on this. But my story today, or tonight, is about a student that I met about 3 years ago. Name is Chad. High school senior, got the scholarship from me. He noticed that his golden retriever was acting a little funny around the house, and in particular would hover around his mother. And lo and behold, his mother started to feel a little funny herself, and she went to the doctor and she found out that yes, unfortunately, she had breast cancer. You know, animals are known to kind of pick up on feelings that humans have. And again, Christine could answer to that better than I can. And I know once Shira had mentioned to me that when people on the other side leave us, they do have a way to affect animals and pets. Well, this particular pet, a golden retriever, just started to hover around the mother, Chad's mother, and incredibly so, to the point where he would do things. The golden retriever would do things that he never did before, like kind of circle around her, or actually lie on her bed, and just wait for her to wake up. It was amazing. So Chad noticed this, And thank God his mom is now in remission, doing quite well. But he decided to do something about this. He saw the recuperative powers that his particular dog had, and he decided to contact a hospice area. And what he did was he took his dog to the hospice area, and the dog was amazing. How when people who are going through cancer, or any disease for that matter, really start to feel down and out, this dog picked up on it and cheered them up like crazy. Didn't have recuperative powers, that's not what a dog could do, but just made the patient feel so wonderful, and kind of let them forget about where they were and what their situation was. Now he did this 3 days a week while he was a senior, going through his college essays, keeping up his grades. I'm so proud of him. He wrote me a letter, which unfortunately I forgot to bring tonight, but he was basically telling me that he's now 3 years into his college education, doing quite well, wants to be a psychologist, kind of fitting, and he said that he actually has plans to use his dog in his practice. Wow. Because it seems like his dog has this amazing power. And I tended to look this up as well. Golden retrievers, for some reason, are used more often as therapy dogs. I don't know what it is about golden retrievers. I'm not an expert on the subject, but they somehow, some way, feel what the person is feeling, and they do wonderful things to make this person try to get better as best they can. So yeah, I give Chad so much credit for the fact that he went out of the way. Now mind you, folks, we have to keep remembering that these are high school seniors. These are not adults. These are kids who are acting like adults and doing amazing things while they also have to deal with what they're dealing at home. So another inspirational story by a student named Chad, wonderful kid. I just want to quickly say my book, which is In Sickness and in Health, A Memoir of Love, is on sale. 100% of its proceeds goes to the foundation. Since it's been out, now we're going on 5 years, the book has raised close to $18,000 for the foundation, which amazes me because I was a former high school math teacher. What do I know about words? But I could say this, the two things that I do guarantee about the book, being a former high school math teacher, yes, the pages are numbered consecutively. And also the hardcover version makes a very good doorstop. So you may want to consider it for that reason alone. But it's all good, and you know, we're just rolling on, and we're actually going to be starting our interview process in March. That's going to be coming quite soon, and we're going to be getting a lot of new schools coming, basically because of hearing this segment on the Halftime Howie radio program. So Howie, I cannot thank you enough for the chance that you give me to talk about my passion in my life, which is my foundation, the Susan Satriano Foundation. You can look online to www.susansatrianofoundation.com, or you can call me up at 516-603-5520 if you need any information about it. Thank you so much. Have a great night, everybody.
Joe Satriano, always inspirational. What a great story. And after the show, I can't wait to talk to my older brother, because my older brother owns a golden retriever, and before that he had another golden retriever. So I'm going to tell him that there's hope for Riley yet. All right. Now let's bring up